dark haze, polarized gaze, trying to find my way to you. Where the spaces can't erase this, you're the feeling that I choose. I'm tired of running, 'cause you lost the feeling. You're disconnected in your touch. Are you believing in what I'm seeing? Or did the high life get too much? It's all on you now to figure out how. You lost the fire in your eyes, 'cause I can't change it. What you wasted now that your gaze is polarized. Now that your gaze is polarized. Now that your gaze is polarized. When the haze clears all of your fears, now we have nothing left to lose. Fill the spaces, we can erase this, and not the feeling that you choose. You're tired of running, 'cause I lost the feeling. We're disconnected in our touch. Are you believing in what I'm seeing? Or did the high life get too much? It's all on you now to figure out how. You lost the fire in your eyes, 'cause I can't change it. What you wasted now that your gaze is polarized. You lost the fire in your eyes. It's all on you.
Hello, hello. Welcome back to the stream. I hope we're doing well. It's a Wednesday. Before I forget, let's start off today as I try to do every stream. Writing down the stream date in my handy dandy book. Today is the 24th of June, 2026. Stream number 37 for the year. We are, let's see. I think I might be able to fit in 2 more streams this month. Potentially. Let me see. No, I can only fit in 1 more stream, because July 1st is next Wednesday. Wow. 7 days left of June. 7 days left of the first half of the year, which is pretty cool. We're going to be back to doing some of the things we were doing over the weekend. I'll show some of the progress that we've made, and we'll get going. Basically where we left off last time. This will be a quick ad break at the start of this stream as well. As everyone knows, I do these at the very start, and then we'll get 30 minutes of ad free for a bit, just to prevent some of the pre-rolls from happening. So let's get on it. Bada bing, bada boom. Obviously, if anyone's watching this afterwards on Twitch or on YouTube, you're not getting ads. But Actually, I actually don't know if the VODs on YouTube get ads. I don't think they do. I don't think I have ads enabled. But up to YouTube, I guess. So, where we're at, we built this last time. This whole area as well, just to keep us nice and safe. And worked on all this, which is pretty cool. Down here, I think. I think we were working on the walls last time. We've been periodically working on them. If we go this way, we got all this area. We need to wall up all this area. We're working over in this corner over here. Might need to get some more materials. Actually, I can get rid of that. So we're not using shaders. The lanterns help with shaders. We're not using those today. We'll work on some of this wall area over here. We killed a bunch of Endermen last time as well. I might do a little more of that today. Later. We're slabbing up some of the area as well to help with spawn proofing. Let's do that. I think a lot of the we officially closed off this wall. I think the Endermen have slowed down because of that, but some of them might still be teleporting over here. Unfortunately. Yeah, we started working on this wall because of the magma cubes coming over it. There's a whole bunch of magma cubes over here. Welcome back if you had an ad, by the way. There we go. Get rid of those. So, we were working on some of the wall stuff. We were working over here, digging down. I've been going chunk by chunk when we have been working. Kind of digging down here against this wall. You'll see right here. Made a lot of progress here. There's a bunch of Endermen over there we'll want to kill eventually, but they're not a huge deal right now. Do that to get rid of them. Those should fall off. We should be able to do this. Get rid of the remaining magma cubes. And then we can start working on digging out this section. So hopefully everyone's doing well. I'm having a good Wednesday. Hopefully you're having a good Wednesday. Let's see. We will get rid of you. We'll do that and that. Okay. Beautiful. Yep, hopefully you're having a good Wednesday. I'm having a good Wednesday. Kind of wild that today's already Wednesday, but hopefully you're all having a good one. It's been a pretty busy week. It's been a pretty fast week for me, I will say. Not necessarily a busy week. Just a fast one. A fast moving one, which, you know, is good and bad, but I think this week is mostly meant that I've been very much on task. Getting things done that I need to get done. That makes the time fly by, so. There we go. Oh, I feel like this is very loud. Maybe I'm just talking quietly, or both. You might hear my fan in the background. It's pretty warm right now. Not unbearable, but pretty warm. I think it's in the 80s this week. There was a little announcement I saw online. We have a trash and recycling pickup service where I live. That comes by to a lot of the houses and grabs the recycling and the trash on certain days, and I saw that they were recommending people put out their bins the night before, or at least before 5 a.m. the day of, because the garbage folks are gonna be coming by earlier in the day because of how warm it is during the day, trying to avoid the middle of the heat later in the day. It's like, oh, it must really be warm now. There we go. Adjust my microphone a little bit. It's kind of amazing how fast my inventory fills up just from those couple of layers. put some of this away over here. Let's see. Quartz is gonna go here. You're gonna go there. Blackstone. And then what I've been doing, instead of putting a lot of these materials, I mean, some of the materials I put over in these chests, but instead of putting a bulk of them over there, we then switch off and then work on some of the walls. So I'm gonna work on some of the walls over here. This helps keep magma cubes out, which is very nice. We just do pillars of basalt, basically. Pretty straightforward. Not much to it, to be honest. There's a pretty long stretch of wall here. Cool. I learned that 3 high is kind of the optimal height to get the most out of your wall block placements. You're standing on top, so that's why I do this, and I can basically just hold down right click like I'm doing right now, and it places the blocks. Easy peasy. You need to get rid of you. It's a little more difficult on the weekends when I'm using shaders. But usually at that point I have lanterns in my left hand. Help illuminate things a little better because shaders can make the nether, especially areas that aren't around lava, pretty dark. So helps to illuminate the area. And if I want to speed it up, I can just spam click like I am right now. And it speeds it up a little bit. Not much, but just a little bit. At least feels like I'm going faster. There we go. You gone. Alright, we're going back over here. Because I am not doing this. Nope. And we're walking this way. I don't want to fall off, thank you. Almost feels like I have a beacon effect right now, but I don't. Being very efficient right now. Might have had a beacon effect like a haste effect before or something. I got it in range. I don't think there's a haste effect. I wonder if I got a speed effect somehow. I'm just being really good. Yeah, I'm just being really good. Very methodical how I'm placing these. I like to place the blocks upright so they're all like basalt pillars, basically. Ooh. Bye-bye. Just because I think, you know, for consistency, it looks better. Like I said, for consistency's sake. Versus having them in whatever direction, and you have parts of the wall that look a little weird because they're not in the right direction. Because I could do like that, but I don't really want to. Doesn't look... I mean, these are technically, they could be permanent. They are technically temporary walls just to keep things out. And then we'll build stuff around it. But they'll be permanent enough for a while that I want them to at least look okay. Let's do this. There we go. How tall is this wall? Jeez. We're almost done with what's in our inventory though, so once we're done with this stack of basalt, we'll take the netherrack over to the other wall and continue to work on it over there. I try to keep the same materials, the same, again for consistency's sake, just keep the same materials that are like the majority materials on this side. Like if I get a bunch of basalt, I put it on this side. If I get a bunch of netherrack, I put it on that side. Just for consistency. So the next part of the wall should be over here. Guess I haven't worked on this quite yet. Yeah, we should be fine now. This will be interesting. I guess we can probably get rid of these stairs now, huh? We don't need them. I had them before when we were working on slabbing this portion of near the lava level, but we're not down there anymore. We can always fly down. Now that everything's slabbed correctly, we're not going to be spending too much time down there right now. Maybe in a bit. Just going to do this all the way across. I do fill in some of these gaps over here just to smooth the area out a little bit. I like to have kind of these flat areas if I can on the other side of this wall, so we'll just do that. I don't know what this is. We're getting rid of you, I can tell you that. Right, like these little areas I like to fill in. I want to take it up to where it's level. We did some of that over here. That scared many things out of me. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Go through a little gap here. It's a little blackstone. A couple pieces that we have there away. There we go. And we will continue with this hole. I feel like we're getting more and more Endermen as we stay around here, which I don't like, because you can see they're holding items, so they never despawn. It's a little bit infuriating, if I'm being honest. You gone, you gone, you gone. That mushroom, I believe, was from a Enderman placing it, which is good. Because it gets the Enderman out of here and able to despawn, you know? Which is ideal. Not want that, thank you. Somebody shooting at me? Well, that was just me. Okay. My own arrow from something. See all the magma cubes down there as well, which is going to be a bit of a hassle. Once this section is low enough where the magma cubes can jump on top of our area. Almost to bedrock. It's a bit surprising. We have been working on this for a little bit. I started this last stream, I think. Or I think I started it a couple streams ago. That one I don't care what it looks like. It's behind a wall, I can't see it, doesn't matter. Thank you. There we go. All right, I think we've got enough space
much out of space at this point, so let's go here. Fair enough, Breezy. Hello, hello. Hopefully you're doing well today. Thank you for saying hi. I appreciate it. We're gonna do that.
Looks like we went up day in the world though. 35.69. Beautiful.
Gained 70 days, which is nice. Since the 3500. I never made the world tour. We might still make a world tour. Usually every 500 days in the world I do a world tour, and we did one at 3000, so 3500 would, you know, logically be the next. Oh, I actually need to work on the wall over here. 3500 would be the next logical step. I've not made it yet. Might be a 3600 day tour. Not that there is a ton to show off. We basically have this area to show off in the last 500 days. So don't think there's a ton to show off. We have the egg farm maybe as well. I think that was within the last 500 Minecraft days. Whoop. Grab that one. And out of that stack. Very therapeutic. Was it breezy? Nice. We haven't made burgers here in a while. Emma's brother, as a Christmas gift a few years ago, got me like a stovetop grill. It's not a George Foreman grill. It's made by someone else. But it's like a stovetop type grill. Or the countertop, I guess. I haven't used it in a while, though. I think about it every now and again. With the house, like, in theory, we could just get a grill, put it outside. Our backyard is still... It's better, but it's not in a good place yet. So there's other things I'd rather be doing, but... The main reason we don't use the grill and the countertop grill is just because it's a pain to clean. To be honest. Otherwise we'd use it a lot more. And we don't have an outdoor grill, like I said, because of focusing on some other things, but part of it is also the previous owner of this house ran a natural gas line out to the back, and I think either had a like permanently installed natural gas grill or had some natural gas grill that was used outside. They didn't use propane. And so the debate has been, do we get a natural gas grill that we just hook up to that line, or do we get a propane grill and get rid of the line that's out there? Or, you know, there's the other, like, get a charcoal grill, but I don't think either one of us want that. But we'll see. Yes, Bailey? Come on. Hi, good to see you. Have you been a menace?
Hi, Menace. Are you a menace? Oh, Menace. Yes, you I'm not playing with you though, baby, okay? I'm streaming. Yeah. I'm on the computer. I give you head scratchies though. Ooh, good head scratchies. Bitches.
Charcoal grill all the way. Nice. It's like one of the first things my neighbor asked when we moved in is he was like, when are you getting a grill? We don't grill a lot anyways, but to be fair, you know, if we had a grill, we might actually, or had a grill outside, we might actually grill more. My parents offered us a grill. We just ended up not taking. They had an issue with the starter on their propane grill. Got a new grill because they couldn't figure out how to fix it. Or they got a fix for it, but they weren't sure if it was going to work and they hadn't fixed it yet. And the grill was like, I don't know, 10 years old or something. They're like, oh, let's get a new grill anyways. And then like as soon as they got the new grill, they figured out how to fix the old one. So they were like, hey, do you want a grill? It was actually before they fixed it, since they knew they were getting a new one. They were like, well, you can try to fix it. We didn't want it, and then they ended up fixing it. So now they have 2 functioning grills. Too hot to grill here. Yeah, it's probably too hot right now for us, but in the evenings, not so much. I think right now it's 70 or 80 something outside. Let's see. 77 right now, so actually it's not bad. It was the high was 82 today, so actually it wasn't bad. It's supposed to get warmer though. Next week's gonna be in the 90s. I mean, which makes sense because it's becoming July, but still. I'm missing May weather right now. There are way too many Endermen here. What I said, there's the magma cube. Low enough for that magma cube to hop on here and cause terror. Go. Hidden bedrock. Let's go. I'll hope with any mob spawning. Because I don't believe they can spawn on bedrock, so. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, that is beautiful. What a beautiful haste moment. Let's grab these blocks. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. And ad break in about 5 minutes. I guess we are at the half an hour point now. GG. Why are you here? Why are there Endermen there? What is happening? Go away. I don't want this in my life. Go away. Please and thank you. Go, go, go away. Someplace else, please. Creepy noises. Gotta love them. Let's go over here. Why did you spawn up here? They are dead. They're apparently not dead. That's good to know. They just drop. Do magma keeps just not take fall damage? Because from that height, they should have died if they took fall damage, but I guess they don't? And I do not want to test this theory out of what happens if I fall, so no thank you. You're too high up for that. Not bad. I feel like with this stretch of wall, we may almost actually be almost, if not at halfway marker. Beautiful. We might be able to finish this segment of wall with the basalt we have on us. Potentially. Yeah, I don't think we're finishing off this section wall with the basalt. I didn't realize it was that much higher up here. But we'll get a significant portion of it done. Get a nice view of the basalt delta from over here too. It's a pretty interesting contrast. If you look at it side by side, the left side is basalt delta, the right side is nothing. Just slabs basically. We'll glide over to the other wall and work on the netherrack there. Netherrack wall there. Which is almost... Well, I mean, it's definitely in a good spot. Oh, don't even... Don't you shoot at me. Thank you. You're trapped. Mwahahaha. You will never escape. So I push you off. Goodbye. think ads about to start, by the way. Go like have fun if you get ads. This way. I think this way is easier because it's my right hand that's placing. Yeah, a long ways to go. Couple stacks left. Should move pretty quickly. Gonna be on the edge a little bit. Not really all that afraid of falling. Not at this height. All right. Back over here. Hello. I think the ad might be over now. Welcome back. Bailey's laying behind me. It's like, why do I have this feeling that something has just hit my chair? Oh, it's Bailey laying down. It's like, no one's paying attention to me, so I'm just gonna lay here. There you go. There we go. Clear that layer out. I think that's good. Yeah, that's good. Whoop. Grab this. Grab that. Anything else down here? I don't think so. Can I grab that? I can. That's underneath a few that I'm aware of. There's probably blocks hidden underneath the bedrock, but I'm only, when it comes to bedrock flossing, there's only so much I can do. I can only, you know, get what I can see. So I'll get what I can see. I'm awake. Oh, that's not good. A little better. Lost that section. don't think I'm missing anything here. I think Zach had mentioned this before, but a texture pack would be better. In theory. What did you say? But I'm doing it the old-fashioned way. Go. Sometimes it's hard because the basalt blends in with the bedrock. It's hard to tell where the bedrock ends and the basalt begins, or when the basalt ends and the bedrock begins. Go. That's all. I gotta say, I don't think I should be stuck there. Just couldn't get out. My eyes are glazing over from staring at bedrock for so long. Oh my goodness. Bailey's pawing at the door. Here we go. What are you doing? Why? You wanna go see mommy? Okay. Have fun. Bailey's like, let me out. Can't stand to be in here with you, boring person. A block of sand, it looks like. Yeesh. That's not great. Grab these. Bound them with some blocks somewhere. Just grab these, thank you. Cool. Some of these blocks are places where I can't pick them up, so. At least I can't pick them up easily. Missing any blocks? I feel like we've got to be missing some area, but maybe we're not. Some of these blocks will despawn. I will probably find out that I'm missing some at some point. But all in all, it's pretty good. So we got another chunk done, it looks like. 3, 4, I think this is 3 chunks now done. We fly all the way up. Just maybe sit up here. Yep. Beautiful. I love it. Amazing. I'll just do that another 1,000 times. It'll take a while, but slow and steady progress. I think we'll be really happy with the build once it's actually done. Once I can go from it just being a thing that we're digging out to like an actual build, it'll be nice as well. So here's what I think we're gonna do next. We're gonna take the blocks we currently have and we're gonna work on, whoa. We're gonna work on the wall here until we run out of blocks. Then we're gonna go kill some Endermen because they need to be gone. We cleared out a bunch before, but we have to clear out a bunch again. Unfortunately, I think. All right, here we go. Let's do this. And these. And that. Not that, thank you. It looks right. I'm gonna make sure I didn't place it sideways. Well, alright, well. Get enough blocks this time. That wall is complete, or that portion of the wall is complete, and we definitely are not halfway. Halfway is like way over here. We're definitely not halfway, though that is a sizable portion now of the enclosure, which is nice. Got this part we need to dig out. We've got all this area over here that's walled up. Since I flew over here, we'll just go ahead and take care of this pretty easily. Beacon range now, I guess. There we go. Now this section, pretty good, right? We got a lot of this. This might be over halfway. Yeah, we're about halfway, if not over halfway, over here. Then this whole section will need a wall, though. This area is less important, I would say. Got a section of wall here, which is nice. Keeps a lot of those magma cubes out. And we got this whole section we gotta tear down as well. Again, it's like a not a pressing thing. Having this wall in is much nicer over here, I will say. Let's do... this. Thank you. You done. Let's see. Get this up to here. Work on this section of wall a little bit. Yeah, I don't think we have any gaps over there. We'll fill this gap in though. Go. Fill this gap in. This guy wants out. No, thank you. Okay, I think that's done. Go place this couple of netherrack We'll take the blackstone back to our storage. And we'll decide what we're doing next. I don't know if we'll do a section like this, or if we'll do, whoop, or if we'll do a different section. We may go to one of the sections that's like an overhang. Mix it up a little bit. We do need a couple things. Well, really one thing, need more rockets. Yeah, put the torches in here. We don't really need the torches on us, I'll be honest. Yeah, I think let's do, like, the easy thing to do would probably be, ooh, I forgot about this middle section here. This needs dealt with at some point. Maybe we can do this if we can find an opening. Maybe. I don't know if we can find an opening. Nope, ain't gonna work. There we go. That does work. Oh, hello. Is this a cave? Oh, we don't want to go up here. We don't want to do that. Just want to go up to here. Okay. That's the edge. Perfect. This is the wall right here. So we really just want to do this. We don't care about a lot of that. Okay. There we go. First layer is done. See some real progress here. You know, I bet I can make a tunnel. Probably should make a tunnel all the way to the other side. That'd be a wise idea, just to know where this cuts off at. It's not fall though. Oh, it's right here. Alright. That's not terrible. I think this is the height right here that we want. Yep. But we'll still focus on this side. I'll leave this to be part 2. The real distance here is going down, not across, by the looks of things. Because we can see it from here. Yeah, we can see it from here. Keep it out of the pickaxe durability. We will get to a point where I need to go repair this. Until then, we can just kind of speed, haste mine all of that up. Go. Nyom. I don't like getting too far down. Yeah, if you still see the durability, you don't have to, but it makes me, I'll say, feel better to even while I still see the durability, still check the durability. If I get to a certain point, a certain stopping point, like just go repair it then. But yeah, that's totally fair. Also, hope you're doing well, Ziggy. It certainly can be a rush, yeah. I'd agree with that. Guess to each their own with whether or not you want to play with the margins or not. Go away, Magma Cube. Nobody wants you here. Thank you. I'm great. It's way too warm to sleep, so instead I'm breaking 6,000 bedrock. Why are you breaking 6,000 bedrock? Or bedrock at all? That's also fair. I have the fan going in my office, and we'll definitely have the fan going tonight as well. Even if we have AC, which we do. We definitely don't turn off the AC in the summer, I'll tell you that. That would be horrible. Hey Static Shade, how's it going? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. To improve the spawn rates of a creeper farm by lowering it by 4 blocks. And you need to probably smooth out the bedrock or get rid of a few layers of it to be able to move it down. This is single player Static, sorry. So the answer would be no. Yeah, go down the bottom layer. Yeah, it makes sense. Which means your creeper farm is underground, at least partially. Not entirely. Which probably means you're also spawn proofing the areas around it as well, I'm guessing. One way or another. There's many ways to do it. I mean, you know, one way of spawn proofing an area is literally deleting every block in the within a certain radius, so spawn proof all the caves around it, cool. Light it up, slab it up, or destroy everything. Not a creeper farm, obviously, here, but a similar principle. I'm gonna do a full-on perimeter because I also want it to look good. Fair enough. There are ways, and the other thing I was thinking about is like it's probably way more effort to. It's probably less effort to destroy bedrock than it is to create a perimeter. So. It's also just way less effort. There's ways of making perimeters look good. Good enough anyways. Oh, go away. Where are you? Why don't you love me? Here, over there. Let's go. True, I didn't want to decorate a perimeter. Yeah, also goes into the like, it's a lot more work. For you know, some gain, but marginal. It's more if you have an inherent desire to do it. But yeah, a lot of perimeters don't look good. For sure. I'm trying to think of the handful of perimeters that I've like been a part of to some degree or seen quote unquote in person. Yeah, that was pretty good. Swear the gas spawns again though. Yeah, with a skelly is nice to do. I definitely didn't have to for this, I tell you that. This is way extra. Because I already have, I mean, the time that we've spent here. When I repair my pickaxe, I use the Wither Skeleton farm that's already running in the middle. And I'm at about 5 stacks of skulls right now. Fully manual. You know, they drop down a drop chute and then I kill them with a looting sword, so. Requires me to be there, but 5 stacks of skulls is probably more than I'll ever use. Already, but it's nice to have. That way I don't have to worry about having the skulls ever. But if I ever want to fight a wither, easy peasy. Yeah, it is a lot. I've spent a lot of time here though, so it does make sense. Yeah, I think it's, oh, we're at over 5 stacks now. If you include what's in the sorting system, we're close to 6 now. The Wither Rose farm, not farm, Wither Rose powered Wither Skelly farm as well, which helps with the spawn rates. The old one was just not doing it. It also broke way too often. Usually aim for around 400 skulls per hour, but that is supply a whole server, yeah. I mean, 400 skulls an hour, that's 7 stacks, 6 stacks an hour, something like that. Six times 64 is 360 plus 24 is 384. So probably close to a little over 6 stacks an hour. I mean, I feel like that's even a lot for a server. So I'd be surprised if you use up more skulls in the first hour. Like 6.5 stacks. Stacks-ish. Gotcha. Sounds right. I need to get rid of some of these other... I still had some of this stuff from when it was not a Wither Skelly only farm. So we need to clean up some of this. The coal is fine. The bones are fine. The arrows we can get rid of. That we can get rid of. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I think 6. 6 of these we can get rid of. It's more about people being able to get enough for beacon within like a minute of using the farm. Ah, okay. So you probably don't have some people using it for the full hour. It's more just quick skulls whenever they do need something. Makes sense. Useful for a server. Creating farms that speed up your livelihood. livelihood, your daily life, I should say. And for the farm, oh, coal, yeah, that would be a good one for the farm to produce enough coal to passively supply a 96 furnace super smelter. Yeesh. That's a big smelter. But again, it probably all goes back to like when you need resources or when you need to smelt something, having it done in an instant, basically. Speeds up the time a lot because, you know, we all know survival, like the most time-consuming part of it is just the resource gathering a lot of times. So I get it. You speed it up, speeds up people's ability to do things. Focus on the interactive portions of it, or the building portions of it, or the what you actually want to do portions of it. Gonna spend like 30 seconds down here. And some skeletons spawn in. Some wither skellies.
Why is that torch off?
It's the fourth one in. Oh, because it's full. Yeah, that would do it. I didn't realize we had 5 double chests of bones. That's wild. We had 3.5 double chests of coal, which is good. Okay, that's probably good enough. Hey Luis, how's it going? Welcome in. Hopefully you're doing well. Just don't waste some of these stone swords. I could have them automatically thrown out, but eh. Scared? Why are you scared? But you're good? You're scared, but you're good. I'm doing good. Where in tarnation all these slabs come from? Whoop. There we go. Should probably just throw out the gold swords as well, but I think there's a part of me that's like, but you could smelt it, or you could do this, and it's like, I'm never going to. It's like me with boxes in real life. It's like, I could do this with a box. What if I need this thing? No, you don't. You don't need it. You're never gonna use it. But, no. No buts. Keep this on me. What is this song? Oh, okay. It's a newer song on my playlist. Slabs with me though. For my friends, me and my wife were watching a video and it said, who would you call at 3 a.m. if you needed help? I said my friend's name, and well, my wife got a little too crazy because you didn't say You didn't say her name? Is that why? I assume. If I needed help at 3 a.m., who would I call? It's an interesting question. First, I would ask, why do I need help at 3 a.m.? Why am I not asleep, sound in my bed at 3 a.m.? But two, you know, the other portion of it could be something else. Something could be happening at home. If that is the case, be an interesting question. Interesting. Okay. It does seem a little bit extreme. Because in my head, I'm like, if something happened at 3 a.m., I'm probably home. And if I'm home, my wife is probably already here. So I probably wouldn't need to call her. Actually, I already know in my head who I would call. Somebody's parents. Probably hers. I see. Interesting. I see now. That doesn't sound particularly healthy. Go up here. I think I'll work. Those here and those the other side. So many wither skeletons. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Look at all those wither skeletons. All right, we have to. We're piling up. We have to. That's a yikes. That is definitely a yikes. Boom. Who would you call 3 a.m. if this was some kind of I know what you did last summer kind of situation? Are you talking about like legal trouble? It'd probably be the same answer still for me. Be like, please help. I don't know what I'm doing. I think this is because like that's what we do right now. Like, if we have a question or a concern or need help, we call somebody's parents. One of our sets of parents, usually hers. Be like, please help. What do I do? Just kill a local fisherman with your Jeep and now he's returned as a zombie to take revenge. I mean, in that case, you probably call emergency services and say, help, there's a zombie chasing me. Because the first thing you're probably concerned for is your life. And that's probably like the actual... It depends on the severity. If it's like, if I have like a zombie like trapped in a room and it's not getting out, well, I might still call emergency services first and then call someone's parent. That is actually probably the first call. It's probably emergency services. I mean, you wouldn't have to admit anything. No, I could see a thing where it's like eventually if there's an investigation that comes back, like they find out that you did something, right? Assuming that is also assuming that like there isn't, we're assuming that no one else knows, right? That something happened. Like the authorities don't already know. If we're assuming that, then yeah, that'd be a little tricky. But if they did already know, and or, in my mind, if it's like, if I'm more concerned about my life than whether or not I get in trouble for something, then I'm probably calling emergency services. 911, whatever. Whatever the... In the US, that would be the number. I don't know what it is in other countries. Because, like, I don't know. Personally, like, I'd rather be, like, alive. But maybe that's just me, you know. Could just be me. Yeah, I think the number is different in a bunch of countries. Well, I guess I don't assume. Because I've learned not to assume that's because something is a certain way in the US that it's the same everywhere. Trying not to have a completely America-centric, you know, response, I guess. I think you can also use 911 in most, if not all, of the EU. Really? I wonder if that is the case. I wonder when that would have happened. Like, because I'm assuming, maybe this is wrong, but I'm assuming that 911 was a number that originated for emergency services in the US. You think they'll have tourists? That was my thought, is like, if it originated in the US, would they do it because of the number of tourists? Like, it's a familiar number. Which would make sense. I mean, in my mind, there's also a certain degree of, like, you would think if you're visiting someone else's country that you would use their, like, you'd learn their numbers, right? Instead of being, like, wanting to use yours, but at the same time, there's a familiarity of it where it does help with faster, probably with faster responses if people know. If there's a high volume of tourists, and that's the number that you're used to, if there is a situation that arises, chances are there's a tourist calling the number, so probably helps speed things up. I'm just guessing about that, but I could see that being a possibility. And or is just a symptom of the Americanization of the world. Which is also entirely possible. What's up?
How's it going?
Fine. How you doing? We big chillin'? I don't think she wants to lay down right now. Oh really? Well, I mean, it's even more reason why she doesn't want to lay down right now. She's already been asleep. She's like, hey, let me wake up. Don't make me go back to sleep. I don't want to go to sleep. Bye-bye. Oh, that's not good. I angered an Enderman. That's no bueno. There's a lot of Enderman over here again. Just a little bit upsetting. Oh, it's still angry. It's also pretty easy to implement that all 911 calls redirect to 112 if you're connected to an EU cell tower. Yeah. Depending upon the location. Radio. What radio? Get out of here, get out of here, get out of here. That should be a sound effect. Get out of here. But yeah, it would be pretty easy to redirect, so. And of course, it assumes that 911 isn't used for something else in said country. Which I... Seriously? Still mad at me? Wanna fight? Let's fight. Let's fight. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's fight. I'm ready. You ready? Let's go. Let's fight. Let's do it. I ain't doing this. I ain't messing around. I ain't got time to mess around. I only got time to place blocks. Let's do it. Don't you be knocking me off. I see you. Don't be doing this to me. Thank you. I got some Enderman to kill in a minute. I want to place these blocks down first. Alright, we got a fair few. I'm gonna do... Can I do... Oh. Beautiful. I didn't want it. But I didn't want a chance for an Enderman to pick it up, so... Three more stacks. Then we'll go slay some Enderman. Get a little bit of PvP action. I got notified on YouTube. Actually, I think about it. How long ago was this? Got notified on YouTube that an old prison server I used to record on and play on Comments. Let's view all comments. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 comments it's going to respond to. But yeah, it was old prison server I used to play on called Chaotic Prison. Which actually I still use the mouse pad that I won in a giveaway on. Made a return last month. Been down for 2 or 3 years. I stopped playing on it in like 2015. I'd occasionally come back here and there, but for the most part, I've been playing on that server in a long, long time. But I got a couple of comments. People, I guess, found my videos on YouTube, it looked like, and were like, hey, it's coming back. I forgot they even had a Discord as well, so I went and looked at that, and yep, sure enough, they were coming back. So I've been thinking maybe I'll play on it. I don't know if I would actually record anything or not, but might play on it at least for a little bit. I do like prison servers. It's a lot. I mean, it's pretty similar to this, right? Like, it's just mining a lot of it. You like level up basically, go to each section of the prison. What? Oh, you came from up there. Okay. I was like, where did you come from? That was definitely out of the blue. Alright, y'all. We're killing some Endermen now. I did some, I don't know if it was last stream or the stream before that. I did some Enderman killing. It was quite a fun experience. We do enjoy us some Enderman killing. It's relatively easy if I crit them while they're standing still. Some of them only take 2 like that. I did slab all these beacons as well because I was tired of stuff spawning on the beacons. That I think I did last stream. Oh, you hit me? That's not good. Yeah, you won't fire. There we go. I don't know where they're picking up the mushrooms from. If I look down at their feet, I think they don't teleport. If I kill them quickly enough, they definitely won't teleport. Ooh. It's Bailey's alarm. Goes off at 9 o'clock every day. 9 p.m. every day. My time. Oh, this definitely isn't as many Endermen as the last time we had a little killing spree. That's for sure. We're gonna go through a little bit of steak, but it's alright. Whoa. There we go. You know, I don't actually know if I made it this far last time. Thank you. Let me eat. Thank you. There we go. we go. Yeah, we need a slab. This one. You doing? Yeah, get out of here. Go. Like, you need to be gone. You need to be gone. All of these need to be gone. It's not my style. Stuff? Style? Stuff? I think I always thought it was style. Alright, we got rid of all the Endermen. Woohoo! Don't want you. It's a lot of mushrooms. We're gonna grab some slabs for this though. After I put some of the ender pearls away. I don't need all these ender pearls, so we're gonna throw them overboard. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. I don't want you. I don't care about you. Probably don't need the netherrack. No, we'll just throw all this stuff out. I got plenty of magma cream. Plenty of mushrooms, who cares? Let's go get some slabs to put on that beacon, I think. My life a little bit easier. We slab that one. Slabbing this one now. By the way, it looks like it's gonna be an ad break. I don't know why I can't snooze right now through OBS. If I wanted to, so there's gonna be an ad break in about 2.5 minutes. FYI. According to my handy dandy chat feature in OBS. It's kind of amazing to me that OBS has been the standard for streaming for so many years. I mean, at this point, like, it's free, so like you don't, and it's great for recording as well, so you don't even need to pay for recording software anymore. And I haven't in a long time. I've used OBS for a long, long time. Mostly for streaming, but then I switched to recording some number of years ago. Or I switched to also using it for recording some number of years ago. Alright. So we did that. We killed a bunch of Endermen. Woohoo. We gotta kill a bunch of you guys. Or something like that. Pigmen. Doing this so I don't have to land quite yet. It's gonna be a lot if I land quite yet. A bunch of little ones will be fine. This is gonna hurt. Don't like this, don't like this, don't like this, don't like this, don't like this. Use pickaxes here. So we don't accidentally hit the pigmen. Okay. Ad break. Bada bing bada boom. Also, these pigmen need to get out of here though. hit them. I don't want to hit them if I can help it, but they're gonna get in my way. Go. Ad break is over. Welcome back. If you had ads, I hope it was a good break. I hope you had some good ads, excuse me. And we will go. What I really probably should do is get some slabs. That would be a smart thing to do. And then put the slabs on top of the area while I'm gone so that nothing else spawns there. That would be quite the thing to do. There's a crafting bench right here. Yep. What if I still call it a crafting bench as well? Wonder how many people who play this game still call it a crafting bench. I even started playing after it stopped being called a crafting bench, technically. It was a crafting table when I started playing, but all the videos I watched called it a crafting bench, so that's what I called it. Yeah, I know it's gonna be more work to keep up with this, but if it prevents me from having to spend 5 minutes clearing magma cubes off it, I will take it. Honestly, it might even be worth it to split this in half as well and do half at a time. Oh no, I'm out of slabs. Am I already out of slabs? Now let's do a bunch of those. Nice part is I can glide here now. I don't know why I was just thinking of this, but I work from home for a lot of people already know that. And the last part of my work day today had a doorbell ring. It was someone going around for their pest management company, talking to people about the company, what they can do, and yada yada. We already have a pest control company that we have come out 3-4 times a year, and we're able to give them infinite calls if we have issues and things like that. But one of the things the person I was talking to looked my age or younger, and towards the end of our conversation he was like, yeah, I was a little surprised, you look pretty young to be a homeowner. Like, yeah. Maybe chuckle a little bit. Like, yeah, that's true. I am kind of young. And now that I think about it, it probably makes sense. When I first answered the door, I don't normally answer the door for those things, but I didn't see anybody at the door when I went down. I didn't realize he was walking back up my driveway, and then he saw me when I opened the door. So I didn't know if we had a package or something, and they rang a doorbell or something. Is why I opened the door. But towards the beginning of our conversation, he asked if I was the homeowner, which is the right thing to do. But it probably even makes even more sense now. Of like, yeah, I didn't expect someone of your age to be a homeowner, or someone who looks. I think he said someone who looks as young as me, looks as young as you, which was referring to me. Like, yeah, that's fair. I too am surprised that I own a home. I own a home some days. We've been having a bit of an ant problem that I need to call our pest control company about. It's nothing like the ants aren't getting inside. You know, that we hit last year when we bought the home. We had issues with ants getting inside. We fixed that. We had some stragglers beginning of this year. We had a few minor issues and we fixed it pretty quickly. But we've got some ants that are crawling around outside that are becoming a nuisance. So, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to call them and see what they can do. But like I said, it gave me a little chuckle. And like, you look a little young. Yeah. Get that all the time. Our neighbors are all very nice. And the neighborhood is starting to get a little younger, but you know, everyone knows with the kind of the economic situations, especially in the US, you know, a lot of people aren't buying homes. I think over the stat I saw is that in the last 10 years, the average age of a first-time home buyer has gone up by a year every year. So I think it was in 2016 the average age was 31 to be a homeowner. The average age this year, or it was like 2015 or 2025, whatever it was. The last year, this year, the average age of a first-time home buyer is now 41, which is a bit insane to think about. Obviously, it has to do with affordability and all kinds of things, but it's definitely very interesting to see. We live amongst a bunch of older folks. People have been here for 2-3 decades. And I will say, of the older generations, the ones we've met anyways, have been big advocates for getting younger people. They obviously don't want to move, but they do like seeing when younger people enter the neighborhood. Our neighborhood in particular is pretty old. Not just people-wise, but just in general. The homes were built in the 60s. And so you've got a lot of people living here who've lived here for 3 decades. The person who owned the home before us was the original owner, and they've lived here for, you know, they built the house, so 50-something years. So you've got a lot of older people, just by nature of the neighborhood and area. People aren't really moving. It's part of the issue. They like where they live, they like owning their home, and they don't want to move. So, it's a funny little experience. so more stacks that we have left that we can use on this wall. I do not want to do that, thank you. Go. 21. Built up quite a wall there. Let's do that and connect the walls here. It's like a solid wall down there. There's already an Enderman over here. Yeah, it's pretty solid down here. It's about halfway here though. Nice. We're over here before. Yeah, let's start on the front half maybe here. Go up to no, let's do here. Here looks about halfway. Probably not perfect, but about halfway looks good. Like I said, I'll take having to line up slabs any day over having magma cubes to deal with. Cutting this in half, or probably half hour. Let's do that. Well, half the time it takes to go from this all the way down to the bottom of this section, so should help us feel like we're making more progress. No matter what the actual, answer to that question is. It's a long ways to go. Those. Start back in this corner. Grab this. Might only get these two layers done to fill up our inventory. Maybe we'll get this layer done as well. I can at least do it and then see after placing the slabs so I can pick up the blocks. Also probably don't need that. realistically. That works. I thought I lost a slab somewhere. Let's go get one more. Cover this up. And then I do think once we place the slab down, I think I'm gonna wrap it up there for today before it hits the 2-hour mark, so we don't have to potentially go through another ad. I think it's been a good stream though. Got some stuff done here. We got a what is it down here? A chunk, not down there, over there. Got a chunk all done, all the way down the bedrock over here, which is very good progress. Is it not over here? I thought it was over here. No, it's not over here. It's over here. I had it right the first time. What are we doing? Yeah, we got this chunk done over here, which is awesome. This is actually superb. I think, yeah, there's some Endermen that are teleporting in there, which will be fun. But making progress on the walls, making progress on the dig. Feeling very good about all this. Now we're pretty well enclosed, which I feel good about as well. So thank you all for hanging out tonight. I appreciate y'all being here as always. This VOD will be uploaded to my archive channel. You're more than welcome. If you want to watch the full stream, you can either watch it over in the archive channel or watch it here on Twitch while it's still available. I archive all this stuff over on YouTube, just so that I have some place to be able to look back at them later. And it's just also kind of free content, which is nice to have, not just on Twitch, largely because Twitch doesn't have a great search engine, as well as the fact that it eventually expires. So yeah, we're gonna wrap it up there today though, folks. Thank you all once again for being here. I appreciate you all, and I will see you on Sunday, many of you, for the next stream. So take care, have a great day or night, have a great day tomorrow, have a great time the rest of this week. I will see you all Sunday. Bye bye.